Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius October 28, 2024. You are moving into a somewhat insular short-term cycle today, and it becomes time to regenerate physically and spiritually. If you use this downtime well, certain issues or problems in your life can be clarified. Take time for reflection and pay close attention to your dreams and intuition. Hold to your course rather than letting your imagination about others and how they might feel about you prevail. As the day advances, Mercury transits come into influence, presenting you with too many options or choices, which can lead to some indecision. Your short-term thinking may fail to jive well with long-term goals. Something could leave you feeling stumped. Second-guessing your perceptions can figure strongly, although it's temporary and might lead to an interesting new perspective. Just as love can be written in the stars, so can sex. Luckily, the cosmic wavelength of the many days ahead favors the lust in your loin, so rest assured, you'll be fired up. Mighty Mars, the red planet of sex, drive, and passion, will bring the coups and heavy petting to you as he receives a back massage from majestic Neptune in the sky. This Vibra tie-in will encourage you to pursue sensual lovemaking, so don't let this energy go to waste. This is a 5-star day to get up close and personal. Your intuition is trying to tell you something. Listen to your inner voice when the moon enters Virgo. As the weekend begins, you might have a lot to consider. So many events, possibilities, people, and more have impacted your work life this week. It could have been a tough week, especially if you had a lot on your plate. Now that you have a moment to decompress, your intuition might allude to something that you should pay attention to at work. It could have to do with a budding situation or even a person. Today's aspect brings you to a place of quiet introspection that might lead to significant changes. Notice what you are thinking about beneath the surface. Give yourself some extra personal time during the day if it is hard for you to concentrate. Going to a yoga class, if possible, or on a run will give you some time to focus on what's important. Consider your abilities to change what you aren't happy with in your life. They are formidable. Don't go into battle with your head down, because today's vibrations will ask you to be above things. And stand back from events a bit. Don't try to accelerate the tempo. This is a day of relaxation. There's nothing you can do about it. Your family and friends will certainly be glad that you realize this. Don't be too impatient to love or be loved. Everything will come in time. The moon is still separating from its friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of love, in your communication sector, and to the North Node in your relationship sector yesterday, as it forms a friendly aspect to both planets there today. While the moon is only in your friendship sector for a few days, but will help to get the weekend off to a good start on the communication, social and relationship fronts, this last visit before Mars returns in 9 days is also a taste of things to come. Mars is set to spend a lot of time here until finally leaving in June 2025, and the same planets the moon is connecting to today will be here throughout that time. The moon is still separating from a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of love in your communication sector, and the North Node in your relationship sector yesterday, when it forms a friendly aspect to both planets on the relationship front today. While Venus and the North Node are looking to the future, with both planets in your relationship sector in retrograde motion, this has the focus on the doors still open to the past. Our eyes in the sky. Today, we're greeted by a gentle yet empowering energy as the moon moves into practical, detail-oriented Virgo. This shift invites us to step into a grounded and productive mindset, where we can start to organize, plan, and tidy up our lives with a newfound sense of purpose. It's as if the universe is offering us a quiet encouragement to bring a little more order into our lives, letting us feel both emotionally and mentally refreshed. If you're someone who often gets swept up in the whirlwind of stress or daily drama, today's Virgo moon may feel like a soothing balm, a calm space to breathe, sort things out, and refocus on what's truly important. Think of this day as a chance to embrace simplicity. Virgo energy has a way of helping us see through the clutter and prioritize what truly matters. With this down-to-earth vibe, you may feel an urge to declutter a space, set a new routine, or even make a to-do list. Have you ever noticed how a clean, organized environment just makes you feel lighter and more in control? Today is the perfect day to create that sense of clarity, whether it's cleaning up your workspace, planning out your week, or just mentally clearing out any emotional baggage. One of the beautiful gifts of this Virgo energy is its natural empathy and thoughtfulness. Today, you might find it easier to truly see where someone else is coming from and to offer a listening ear. This cosmic influence encourages us to lean into understanding, making it an ideal time to connect with friends, family, or colleagues on a deeper level. But remember, while empathy is a wonderful quality, today's energy is also a gentle reminder to set boundaries and prioritize your own well-being. You don't have to take on anyone else's burdens or play therapist for everyone around you. Balance is key. Being there for others is great, but make sure you're also showing up for yourself. In our interactions, this Virgo moon brings a balanced, steady approach to seeing both sides. Today, you might feel extra confident in your own perspective, which is wonderful, but remember that others have unique views to offer too. Sometimes, we think we've got the whole picture only to realize there's another angle we hadn't considered. Have you ever experienced that? The beauty of today's energy is that it supports us in letting go of the need to be right all the time. By opening up to others' ideas, you create space for growth, mutual respect, and stronger connections. So if you find yourself in a conversation where perspectives differ, try softening your stance. You might be surprised by how a little flexibility can turn an otherwise tense interaction into a truly positive and meaningful exchange. The Virgo moon also nudges us to look at our personal progress and set intentions for the future. If you're feeling a little stuck or want to improve your position whether it's financially, professionally, or even personally today's energy is perfect for taking an honest, practical look at what needs to change. Virgo's influence helps us to clarify our goals and map out realistic steps to reach them. There's a unique satisfaction in knowing you're making progress, even if it's just one small step at a time. If there's a goal you've been putting off, try tackling it today, no matter how small the first step might be. You'll feel accomplished and more motivated to keep moving forward. And when it comes to financial decisions, Virgo's careful, discerning energy can be especially helpful. Today, you may find yourself with an extra keen eye for deals or investment opportunities. So if you're considering new purchases or exploring investments, trust that today's energy is here to help you make wise choices. This influence supports us in spotting worthwhile deals and avoiding impulsive buys that might not be so great in the long run. Have you ever stumbled upon a bargain that just felt like a win? Today might bring that kind of luck, so keep an eye out and go ahead if it feels like the right choice. Trust in your intuition and allow yourself to make decisions that feel steady and aligned with your future goals. As you journey through the day, let this Virgo moon inspire you to balance kindness with boundaries, action with careful planning, and ambition with a sense of calm purpose. Even the smallest positive changes today can add up to something truly meaningful. Embrace this energy, find joy in the sense of order it brings, and remember to acknowledge the ways you're showing up for yourself and others.